are reaching milestones and preparing for their very first medical school graduation. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost for Oakland University, Dr. James Lentini. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks very much for having me.
Lots of exciting things going on, new stuff happening, but perhaps the most exciting is, as I mentioned, your very first graduating class of med students.
That's right. The School of Medicine, Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine, is partnership with Beaumont Health System, and very exciting to finally have a graduating class of new doctors coming out of our school.
And obviously this program has been around for 4 years, taking these kids, if you will, or young adults through medical school. Do they, you mentioned it's in a partnership with Beaumont?
Beaumont Health, yes. In fact, and it's a very interesting arrangement. The curriculum is such where students take classes on Oakland's campus, but they also go down to Beaumont and Royal Oak, and there are 2 other locations that they go to study in their clinical areas. So wonderful system. Our students are doing so well in testing and in the results so far that we're really excited about this.
Very exciting, and a whole new group of graduates, not just the medical school graduates, right, but certainly many, many more to add to what's going to be a milestone, 100,000 alumni you'll have at the end of this year.
We actually hit that this last graduation that we did in the fall, so 100,000 out there. So I think it really speaks to the amount of OU graduates that have a tremendous impact, by the way, in Metro Detroit, and we think that's a great strength for us as we're a state institution. Graduates out of Oakland stay in this region. They really, you'll find our graduates in business and medicine, upcoming of course, in the health professions and nursing, all kinds of engineering, and that really adds to the vibrancy of our education and how it affects Michigan.
First graduating class back in the 1960s, been growing and growing and growing ever since, but this year in particular, a big growth year, at least for some physical buildings on campus.
Yeah, it's been quite a year. In fact, I just ran across a faculty member yesterday who had been away for 6 months on a sabbatical, came back and said, what university am I on? We've had so many buildings come up, a new engineering center, $75 million engineering center, our Elliott Carillon Tower, which is a beautiful fixture at the center of our campus. New residence hall, 500 new seats. A lot of folks may not know that Oakland has a vibrant residency as well as commuter students and others. So it's really been an exciting year. And new sports complex as well for outdoor sports.
And doing this all not just with funding from the state, but a lot of donors. I know this bell tower was due to a private donor, correct?
Yeah, the Elliott's, Hugh and Nancy Elliott. It's a totally donor-funded project, multi-million dollars, and a tremendous addition to our campus.
I know you added the med school, but how would you, for folks who are not familiar with Oakland University, what is your specialty? How would you profile the university?
Our institution is really a blend of what is sometimes called the STEM disciplines, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, so those fields that are professional, as I just mentioned, engineering, business, etc. But also the arts are important at our institution, so you can, the liberal arts background is very strong in addition to those professional areas. So our students are really getting a well-rounded education, a professional education, and I would say that our students have an advantage with where we're located out there in Rochester, Auburn Hills. The connection to Chrysler and the other corporations right around us is a great benefit to our students.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
For more information on today's topic, you can head to oakland.edu. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Dr. James Lentini, the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost for Oakland University.